The Nasdaq 100 chopped about this week, with megacap tech earnings and a flurry of central bank meetings adding to the volatility. The Nasdaq 100 rose on Monday after tech heavyweights Microsoft and Meta hit new all-time highs. Both companies reported earnings this week, and there was a stark contrast in how their stocks performed. Microsoft fell as shown in this chart, whilst Meta ripped higher after reporting earnings which tripled and issued its first ever dividend. The daily chart shows Monday's gains were given back on Tuesday as traders awaited earnings. That was followed up with price heading lower on Wednesday to test the 20-day moving average as support, but more importantly, breaking down below key trendline support, a level we mentioned in the last video. The losses were driven by megacap tech giants Alphabet and Microsoft. Both companies reported a beat on earnings, but saw their stocks down, with Alphabet down big, as disappointing ad revenue overshadowed the earnings beat. Microsoft shares fell after missing on forward guidance. My view is that traders are looking for excuses to take money off the table, and rightly so, after the strong run in these names. Earnings presents that opportunity. We also had the Fed, with the central bank holding firm on rates. The central bank didn't commit to cutting rates, but also said that it's done raising them. Markets don't like uncertainty, and the statement from the Fed on not knowing when rates would likely be cut fuels that, which is why you see stocks selling off further. Thursday was all about earnings, with Meta and Amazon lifting the Nasdaq 100, following better than expected earnings. That saw price bounce off the 20-day moving average and reclaim the trend line, and we now have price edging closer to the all-time highs at 17,668 after price retested the trend line today. We said in the last video that price needs to breach the all-time high at 17,668 to keep heading higher, which so far has held up. Should the all-time high remain intact, downside support levels to watch are the key trend line in blue around 17,375, followed by the 20-day around 17,234. With the major megacap tech earnings behind us, the main events next week are the ISM Services PMI on Monday, and we have a flurry of Fed speakers throughout the week, which could provide some further clues on rate cuts. With that said, thanks for watching. Remember to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future content, and I'll see you at the next one.